Alright, let's make this a lot of fun.
Alright, so we are going to talk about let me turn this off. Oops. Alright, so we're gonna talk about will Seth get nerfed and why? Now, this has been a crazy topic because Seth has been the bane of everyone's existence. And I mean everyone, even like Akuma, Rashid, Uranium players, like Seth's been very annoying. And I do believe that Seth will probably get nerfed. Now the big question is how big, you know? Will Seth get destroyed or will Seth, you know, get a little tap on the wrist, you know? Because the way Capcom has been like nerfing and buffing characters over time has been just so weird. I'm just thinking, take for instance season 1, right? Season 1 was just absolutely like why? Like it was actually why? Because you had Mika, who had invisible wall and corner carry and everything. You had Chun-Li with instant air legs and good pressure and everything. Who else is good? The shoulders were relatively good. I didn't mind that. But yeah, like it was just so weird. Season 1 was just very weird, and season 2 was pure chaos. Season 2 is what I like to refer to as just chaos, because you had Laura, Balrog, Urian, Akuma, Abigail came into the mix randomly. It was just, oh my god. Season 2 was just, well, why? Season 3 was better. It was getting better, but it was still like stuff was stupid. Like Abigail. If y'all had played season 3 Abigail, bro, and this is, keep in mind, season 2, he was already somewhat of a threat. Season 3, he got buffed. And like, bro, like what? Like, it did not sit well with the community, I'll tell you that. Because like 2 or 3 months later, oof, that patch hurt Abigail. But yeah, season 3 was that. It was also Cammy, Minot was there. I'm trying to think. I gotta go to the list. Who else is there? Who else is super strong in season 3? It was Cammy. Freddy was alright. I want to say Bison-ish, maybe? Where she was still good. Guile was good. Ibuki was good. Urian was good. Akuma was good. Colleen was good. Abigail, Eminat, G. Yeah, that was season 3. Now season 4 now. Well, technically. Well, yeah, I guess we can count Seth to season 4. Because technically Seth is the end of season 4. So Seth is basically at the end of season 4. And now we're going to transition to season 5. So, yeah. Season 4 has all been about Poison. Like, the main characters that are still complained about is... well, now it's Chun-Li, because Chun-Li got significant buffs. I really don't think... Maybe Rashid a bit, but I don't think Rashid's, like, stupid. Gao's still good. Ibuki's alright. Urian is definitely one of the talk of the town. Akuma's still talk of the town. Zeku's good. Colleen is good. G is very good. Poison's very good, and now Seth. So there's definitely certain characters that are talked about. And Seth is definitely one of those. Now, the main thing people are annoyed about Seth is this one move right here. God damn it. Right there. What about Honda? Honda's just talked about because, you know, he's super simple, you know? He's not no good, like super crazy good character like Seth. Honda is just... You can play him brain dead, kind of, but he's not, like, crazy viable. Season 3 was Cammy's, like, whole time when she was busted. But yeah. So Seth is... Everyone's talking about Seth because... Oh, axe kick, I see, you know? It was just all about that, and it still is, because the move is hella good. Because it applies so much pressure, because I can make you get thrown bait. You can think about X-Kicking and go low, I can meet you. I can throw. There's so many options when Seth is up close and applying pressure, and it's just kind of crazy. Also, I would say Seth's damage. This is just a very simplistic V-trigger combo. That's a very simple V-trigger combo. I did not have to like crazy think about anything at all. That was just me purely like, oh, I hit you. That was it. Yeah, it's just stuff like that kind of annoys people because Seth has this perception which I think is somewhat true, that you pick up and win and you can just play them. It's just like, I'm just thinking of the way they nerfed and buffed overall, because season 1 they nerfed most of the good characters. So Ryu, Chun-Li, Ken, all of them, they got nerfed. Season 2. From season 2 to season 3, they buffed some characters, but keep in mind that was also the addition of V-Trigger Select. So it was kind of a, I wouldn't say different circumstance, but there was still stuff they nerfed and buffed that was very weird and peculiar. Season 3, season 4, it was kind of, some characters were significantly buffed, some characters were significantly nerfed, some were just alright. And now this upcoming season, or this last one, which came out with Champion Edition, when Seth got out, it was just what is it? They buffed plenty of characters. And right now, overall, personally, I think the game is pretty good as well as far as balancing, because you gotta keep in mind, like right now, due to the current state of the world and all that, we're going based on online and what we can do. And there's been a lot of good like people showing off with the characters. You got like shoot, I lost my train of thought, but you got like good Chun-Li players like Lud, MOV. You got good Chun-Li players. You got your Vegas, got your Bisons, got your Karens, got your Mikas. There's a whole variety of characters that are being shown by players all around the world, and it's pretty cool to see that. Because if you say like season 2, all this is happening, I wouldn't believe you, because it didn't. I wouldn't say personally it didn't happen when I saw it. So yeah, this season's overall good balancing. It's just that with Seth, it's just, do you nerf Seth super hard, or do you just give him a slap on the wrist? And personally, and this is my take, probably because I'm biased and I'm a Seth player, I would just give a slap on the wrist. But here's the thing, and a lot of people would talk about like what they would nerf about Seth, and some of the stuff I perfectly agree with, like this right here. I would nerf that to make it -2. I'm perfectly fine with that being -2, because then that makes the Seth player think like, oh, should I go for a slight walk up forward throw, or should I go for a meaty? Should I go for an axe kick? And it's not always, oh, I'm gonna make him guess all the time no matter what. And if you're a 4th rank, oh, bro, you may as well say GG's. Don't play, because you gotta hold that. And yeah, but that's one thing I would nerf. That I would nerf the throw key, so it'll be -2. So Seth will be +14. And the other thing I'll probably nerf is maybe like recovering an axe kick, because this, if I do the light version, and this is for the light one only, I would nerf the like just recovery. I'm still be able to spam it, but if I whiff it, I have more recovery. That's all it is. That's all I probably would do, because you're not necessarily like you're not destroying Seth, right? You're not destroying Seth. You're not like saying, oh, all Seth players, bro, bottom 5, whatever, right? And you're not saying to all players, oh, we don't care what you think about nerfing Seth. We're just gonna do what we're gonna do. Haha, suck it. They're listening to the community by establishing this, and they'll be showing that they care about like how fans see the game, competitively. And these 2 nerfs would be different for Seth players, but it wouldn't change what Seth players really do. Because if I still have this exact same Oki situation, I still get my meaty for V trigger. I still get my axe kick. I still get my stuff. So it's not nothing crazy. You know? And I think this is that's a good way to go. I'm not Capcom though. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they'll destroy Seth, maybe they won't.
Don't hesitate.
The point I'm just trying to make is that you gotta see what people are talking about and think logically, how would you go about it, you know? Because people say, oh, I want Seth nerf. I'm like, okay, what do you want Seth nerf? And then it'll just be like, oh, I want this, this, and that. And I'm like, you know, that just make the character like bottom tier or something like that. Or just bad. They retweet it, yeah. If you read Twitter and then you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's what I should go off of. It's like, no, you gotta just think realistically. Because keep in mind, Capcom, they need to care about the whole game. They can't just do unless we're gonna be like Abigail, right? Unless we're gonna be like Abigail and just everyone literally, I'm not sure. Okay, if you on YouTube know this, and I can't look this up like factually right now, but I'm not sure what got more hate, Seth in this version of Street Fighter V or Season 3 Abigail, like before the nurse, because Season 3 Abigail before the nurse was something else. Because the V-trigger scaling didn't matter to him. He did not care. He was like, oh, there's scaling? I don't know what that means. And would still kill you. And most characters, or I believe if you were a 950 or 975 character, you would die in literally 2 hits. 2 hits. Or 2 hits or 2 grabs. That was it. It was literally that was it. That was it. It was like, all right, GG's, next round or next game. So I'm not sure which one people hate more. Chun-Li Season 1 same? Kinda. To me, Mika probably got the most hate because she had the clap, it was faster, and had less recovery, and it had wall bounce. But Season 3 Abigail definitely got hella hate. And keep in mind, he got nerfed within like 4 months, I believe. And the patch was solely to him. That's the thing. The patch was just straight to him. It wasn't even to no one else. So I doubt they're gonna do a patch with just Seth alone get stupid. If they or was they nerf Seth, but if they do, I'm perfectly fine with it because I can understand from people's perspective. And I'm not justifying based on my obviously on like Twitter, I'll make memes about it and all that, but I'll understand where people are coming from. Like, oh yeah, I could do this and I abused it. Yeah, it made sense, you know. And I'm just gonna accept whatever nerfs there are and just go along with them and just ride out Seth because I like Seth as a character overall. So I don't care if Seth gets nerfed like that, but I think Seth will get a slap on the wrist. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.